Hello, I am Mr. Make It, and today I will teach you how to cast on knit. To start, you will either unwrap the wrapping paper of this yarn bundle, or you can pull the string. I prefer to pull the string, it just makes it easier, makes the whole project easier. Now, if you look on the top, I personally like to use Red Heart yarn. Not a shout out, just I like to use it. Now, if you look right here, it will show you which size knitting needle you need. It says 5 millimeters. However, I do not have 5. I will be using 4.5 millimeters. Now, if you do not have knitting needles, you may use pencils, or I learned how to use it with chopsticks. You could use either, but once you know how to do it, or if you already have knitting needles, you could use those. But if you do not have knitting needles yet, and if you want to like go into knitting, I recommend buying like professional knitting needles so you can actually do it easier. I recommend metal knitting needles. There's a difference. It's just more sturdier and like slides easily. Now, to start, you want to grab this and wrap around your thumb twice. So, what that looks like is 1 and 2. Then, this part, the loose end, will be the base of the project. It doesn't look like it, but it will. To start, you want to grab this end and wrap, bring it over here. It should look like an X, like this. Then, you want to make sure the yarn is not like tense, otherwise your project will be tense. We do not want tense. Or too loose. Loose will give you a bunch of holes. Then, you take this end, which is like under the first one. Then, you bring it over the first one, and around your thumb, there should be 3 strings. You want to take this end and pull over your thumb, then let go. Then you want to take this one that's loose. Then you want to pull it. Then you want to take your knitting needle and pull the string that's attached to the yarn and pull it so it's tight. But the other knitting needle, we don't need this yet. We will use it once we're doing other rows. To start, you want to make sure this end is like attached to your thumb, and this one is attached to your index finger, and you want to take your middle finger and other fingers and do this. It's just easier. So it should look like that. Why did I do that? Okay, now you want to take this knitting needle and bring it through here. Then you want to bring this knitting needle and bring it around here and then into here. Then what you want to do, once you have that, is you want to pull this one, which is not attached, and then there you have it. That is your first stitch. Now, you want to do this as much times as you want stitches. Actually, -1 because you already had one before. Then, you want to do this, do that, and tuck it in, and then pull that string. Let's do that a couple more times. I'm gonna speed it up and go. Okay, now that you have that, we want to turn your knitting needle over to here. This is where you're going to want to use the other one. So, what you want to do, since this is the back side, we're going to do the front side once we finish this row. So, to start, you want to stab into the first stitch like this. Then, you want to we're not going to worry about this. You might want to cut it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So, we're going to start by taking this, which is still attached to the yarn, and wrapping around around the knitting needle. Then you want to scoop the yarn piece that's still attached to the yarn bundle and pull it through so you can see on the other side. Then we want to throw the previous stitch off the knitting needle. Be careful not to throw them all off, especially if you're using a pencil. It makes it this will be easier if you're using actual knitting needles. Then we're gonna want to do it again. You want to stab through the second one in this case. Then we want to wrap it around. Then we want to pull it through. Then push this stitch off the knitting needle. Let's do that one more time. Stab it. Then you want to twist it around the knitting needle only once though. Then pull it through. And then pull this bit off. I'm gonna speed this up a bit, and until we get to here. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna want to turn it around again. Then the needle that was previously used to put the project on is now going to do the same thing this needle was doing. Now, what we're going to do, since this is the front side this time, we're going to stab it this way this time. Oops. Alright. Stab it this way. Make sure there's a nice hole there. Now, we're going to want to take this bit of yarn and wrap it around it. And scoop it through, throw the previous stitch off the needle. Stab it through, strangle it around, then scoop it through, throw it off the knitting needle. Stab it, make the yarn go around the knitting needle, scoop it out, throw it off the knitting needle. You're going to keep doing that until you reach the end, which is right here. Okay, now that we have this, we're going to want to turn it around again. We're going to want to do the first thing we did, which is, do it on this, not that one, do it on this side now, as we were doing before. So, you want to wrap it around, and scoop it out, and then throw it off the knitting needle. You want to stab it, wrap it around, scoop it out, throw it off the knitting needle. Stab it, scoop it around. So you want to stab it, tie it to the knitting needle, scoop it out, throw it off. We're going to keep doing this. Now we've made it to the end. Now we're gonna twist it around. Now we're at the front side again. We're gonna do the front side stitch, which is stab it, wrap it around, scoop it out, throw it off, which is just like the backside stitch, but we're gonna do it like this, as we were doing before. Okay, now we've reached the end of it. Then, we're gonna twist it around. Now, we're gonna finish the project. There is a specific way you should do it, but I'm pretty sure there's other ways, but this is the way I do it. So, you want, as usual, stab it, twist it around, pull it through, throw it off. Do it one more time, stab it, twist it around, scoop it, throw it off. Then, once you have two, you want to stab this part, like that. Then, you want to bring it through. Make sure to not throw off this one, like that. Then, you want to let go of that one. That is going to be, this will be the end of our project. Then, let's do that again. Stab it, twist it around, pull it through, throw it off. Then, let's do the same thing we did before. Wrap it around, don't throw this one off, like that. Then, you should have that. Let's do it one more time. Stab it, twist it around, pull it through, throw it off. Then, you want to grab this one, as we were doing before, and then don't let this one go, and there you go. We're going to do this until we are at here. Awesome. Now that we have this, oh, well, we don't need this anymore. Now that we have this, we're gonna want to cut it off from the bundle. Then you want to stab it through, twist it around, and then bring it through. Bring it through. Like that. Then make sure this one needs to be as tight as possible. Then you want to cut it. And there you have it. That's all there is. There is other stitches, but this is one of the most simplest stitches. Now, if you want to see more tutorials videos like this, I can make more. Just comment that you want a tutorial video and I'll make it. If I am going to do one, I would recommend you guys commenting this, which is a cable stitch. This is a project I'm currently working on, making a sweater. So this is what a cable stitch is. It's a cool pattern. Just drop my knitting needle. Now, if you guys want to see other videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And goodbye.